Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to TheNShow episode 4. My name's Navin, your host for today, and yeah, stay tuned to find out who our guest is.
And on we'll go.
Right, guys, welcome back. Yeah, then today we have a very special guest. All right, go ahead, introduce yourself.
What's up? My name is Jeremy, stage name Joogi. I'm a rapper, singer-songwriter, and I started at the age of 16, and I
Wow,
took it more serious at the age of 17, and currently I'm 18. So yes, this is my third year making music.
wow. Guys, he
Mhm.
started making music when he's 16. Damn, and he's 18 now, so still young and energetic, right?
So,
Yeah, nice. So is there like currently anything new with you? Maybe new music or something?
oh yes, there is. Actually, at the 19th of March, there's gonna be a new single at exactly 12 a.m.
Guys, be sure to check it out. It's out by now. Where can they find this?
Right.
Where can they find this song?
They can find it on all streaming platforms: Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, Tidal, and many, many more.
Right,
Mhm.
guys, be sure to check it out. I'll leave all the details in the description below.
Thanks, bless.
Nice. So you have been producing music for 3 years, right?
Yes, sir.
Why are you so passionate about it? Why are you so passionate about making music and stuff?
Well, funny thing, I actually started off as like it started off as like a fun thing,
Mm,
cause like, mm, I think it started off when I saw like really great musicians like Eminem, and then I saw like even I even got like inspired by other genres like K-pop, R&B, and many more. For K-pop, it's BTS lah, and then
yeah.
for R&B, it's like Chris Brown and many more. So actually, I started off music. It was another form of self-expression, and
Mm,
it was like more of like somewhere I can be free about anything. It's like you do anything you want about it. Mhm.
nice. Right. Okay. So basically, you started it just like when you got inspiration, is it? You got inspired by those rappers, is it?
Actually, funny thing is, I used to be a dancer, still
Mm,
am actually.
yeah.
So at the age of 15, I saw this movie called 8 Mile, which is like it's like an Eminem rap thing. And then from there on, like, I started off as a b-boy. And then like you get to understand like the hip hop culture, like graffiti art, rap,
Yeah.
hip hop, and much more, right? So I discovered this thing called rapping. I mean, I didn't discover it, but like it was something like I thought you couldn't. I thought only certain people can do it, but actually you can just do it if you really wanted to do it. It's like anyone can do it. It's whether you're willing to take the risk. So I was
Nice.
like, oh damn. So I did my research here and there, buy good equipment, learn how to songwrite, and edit your music and what's not.
Wow.
From there, yeah, it was a really hard process.
Yeah, definitely. Not everyone can do it. Yeah, it takes like passion. I think you're very passionate about it.
Yeah, talk about it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Like you said that okay, 16 it was just for fun, but when you turn 17, it was like getting serious and stuff. Why do you get so serious about it?
because I think it was the time it's like it was MCO, remember?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
still is MCO, but it was like the starting of it. And then
Mm,
I was pretty bored. And I thought, maybe I should really take this more seriously. It's not like I have any other commitment yet. So I decided to like dig in more. I did like research on like marketing, on music, all these things, and like a lot of money investment into like music only. So yeah.
wow. Right.
Mhm.
Right. So I think it's like the whole pandemic things like got you like serious into this.
That thing got me even more into it because like I think I remember this once. I think I stay up like until like 3 a.m. Like from like let's say 10 a.m. in the morning. I'll get up, I would start making music, and then I'll just make, eat dinner, eat lunch, shower. I'll get back to my computer, and I'll just keep making the same one song just for the whole day,
Wow.
and it will be until like midnight 3 a.m. And sometimes you don't get anything out of it because like at the end of the day I'll be like, wow, it's not nice. So like you can say like this whole day is just wasted, but not really because you learn something out of it at
Yeah.
the end of the day.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's gonna be worth it, I guess.
Mm.
Right. Right. All right. So for those like who like just wanted to start like getting to rap and this like they don't know how to produce music, right? So can you tell them
Mm.
like how to produce a music? Like what are the steps?
Okay, actually the steps is you need to have passion first. That's the first thing. Number two, never care about the money. Like this is something a lot of people have to really know. Like it's not about how much you lose, how much you win in the money in like the music thing. Like ignore your expenses. Because at the end of the day, if you really like something, you do no matter what it takes to reach there. Then
Yeah.
after that, the steps is you do your research, marketing. You need to know how to do marketing for your own music. You need to know how to build connections. And then you need to know how to songwrite, obviously. And this one takes the most practice, by the way. Because for someone like me who is not really musically talented, I don't really have any like music background like piano or whatnot.
Mm.
So you have to like practice every day. It's something like writing an essay, you know. You
Mm.
write an essay, you get better from it day by day when your teacher asks you to practice. It's the same thing. And then not only that, any of your teachers will always ask you to read books to improve your vocab and stuff like right.
Yeah.
It's the same for music. You need to be very open to any genre. Hip hop, R&B, electric music, many more, even K-pop or whatnot. You have to be very humble and explore. You cannot just say like, oh, I'm a rapper, so I need to stick in my lane. It's
Mm.
not like that one. You have to be humble and explore. And as an artist, I'm talking about artist, not a rapper. You need to like, you need to have the mindset that you need to explore adventure.
Right.
And then not only that, you need to communicate. Yes,
Mm.
that's how you build connections.
Nice. I think opening up, I like what you said. I think opening up is like it will open your mind, lah, right? When you
Mm.
open up, then you learn more stuff, right?
Cause like actually lah, I'm not very how to say extroverted.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't like I'm a bit paiseh if I go and ask people, hey, can you do me this for me, do that? It's a bit what lah, I face lah, okay. But then like sometimes, yeah, you have to really be brave. Cause like there's this saying like if you're so afraid to hurt anyone, you will never achieve anything in life. So
Mm.
you have to really go and talk to people, and
Yeah.
you need to know how to face rejection. Oh, also another thing to advise for any artist who's trying to start out, you need to learn how to face rejection because you'll be rejected, ignored, sometimes even blocked by people. And it's normal. This is very, very normal because, how to say, people will not really give you the respect yet because you just started off.
Mm.
And being rejected is something you need to be very used to as an artist. Because
Right.
people can just say no to you and they might even hurt you sometimes. And it's very normal.
Mm.
Mm.
Wow. Yeah. I think like a lot of people like once they get rejected, they're like, man, I'm done. I'm out of here.
That's why you need to have like the capability to to go and reach out to people.
Mm. Reach out for like collab and stuff. Is it?
Yes. Now
Mm.
here's the first thing, like you need to know how to reach out to collabs. And when I ask for collaborations, right, I'm not asking you to go get it because that person has something that how to say you're not trying to get any benefits out of that person. Instead, I want you to have like the mindset. I want you to have the mindset of learning something from that person, not getting a benefit out of it, like saying, oh, he's pretty famous. I want him in my song so that I can be famous. So
Mm.
I know a lot of people tend to do that, but like you have to not do that sometimes. Sometimes connection is one thing, but you also have to learn something from that person. Try to ask that person how did he make it this fun, stuff like that. I have this one certain artist, shout out Reckless Escapade. He been through a lot lah. He's like much older than me, and he was pretty humble about it. He even like let me. He gave me a lot of advice here and there, and he was pretty experienced. He was like a recording engineer in America back then.
Mm,
He did songs for like Adam Lambert, John Bellion, Lady Gaga even, I think. Yeah, he was like a recording engineer back then, and I think he came to Malaysia. I reached out to him, and I made one song with him once, and I even went to his studio for recordings, and he gave me a lot of advice. So this is one reason why I say like you need to not only reach out to them just to get like connections or whatnot, but also reach out to them, communicate, get to understand that person as an individual better, and understand their story and get inspired from it. That's how
mm,
you become more strong with your mindset.
mm.
Hmm.
Wow. Right. Well, that was some great advice. I think yeah, I think it's like connection is a very great tools, I guess. You get connected
Hmm.
to like a lot of people and stuff.
Yeah,
Right.
even like yeah, and then you also need to be humble. I
Mm,
also want to shout out another producer.
right. Go ahead.
Shout out Mulan. He's the one that like kind of like gave me a few beats here and there. We even worked together once or twice, and we went to the studio and we just communicated lah.
Mm,
And I got to understand him not only as a producer or not only as like someone you're gonna work with, but I also got the opportunity to understand him as a friend.
mm.
So like yeah, communication is really the
Yep.
key to everything Not only in terms of music, but even like let's say dance or even business or whatever you want to do in life. You need to know how to communicate. Even no matter how introverted or how much you feel like being in your comfort zone, you need to know how to reach out to people. That's the most important thing.
Mm. On your like opinion,
Hmm.
what do you think like it makes a good music?
What
What,
makes a good music?
yeah, what makes a good music on your opinion?
In my opinion, this is a very good question.
Mm,
In my opinion, there's no certain way to call music good. This is how I see it. For example, let's say Drake, the most famous pop star right now, or Justin Bieber, right? Some people like their songs, some people don't.
mm,
Music is like it's a very subjective thing. It's art. You can't put like can you put value? You can't really put value into it. You can't really say like, oh, this is right, this is wrong. Because it's
mm.
art. It's not like math, it's not like science. There's like a theory behind it or anything like that.
Right.
It's whether you like it or not. It's like your preference.
Mm,
Like at the end of the day, for music opinion, this thing what makes good music? I think it's just that you really need to have consistency in order to make good music. Like, there's no certain way to say like this is good music, this is good music, because some may disagree with you. You
mm.
just have to do you, man. Like some
Right.
people don't like my
Yeah.
music, and I don't really care.
Right. Being you, right?
Hmm.
I mean, like you can have your own like style and stuff. I think that's also like quite important. If not, like you are not you, right? You are like
Exactly.
someone's else opinion and stuff.
Because at the end of the day, someone will like your stuff for who. It's the same thing as like, oh, this is a very funny example. It's like same thing as like, how to say, finding girlfriend or boyfriend. That girl may be like the one for you, but to other people it's not, right? It's the same thing. It's
Mm,
like your own preference.
right.
It's
Yeah.
the same thing as music.
Nice.
Mm,
That was a nice answer. Out of all like 3 years, right? 3 years,
mm.
right? What do you think is like the biggest like downfall or problems that you face? Like it's like the one that really made you like almost gonna quit but didn't, something like that.
I would say, I mean, my journey is still quite short, 3 years only, compared to a lot of other artists. They've like what they've been in the music industry for like 10 years, 20 years. Mine is quite considered quite short. But if you're gonna ask me that, I would say maybe last year.
Mm-hmm.
Why Because during this MCO period, one of these days, I was actually making a song. Like I said, I worked like overnight with my songs. Like from the day I wake up, from the moment I wake up, I would start making my music until I sleep. Right. So there's this one time I actually made like a really bad song, I heard it back and I was disappointed lah. I cried myself to sleep, but I actually couldn't sleep. I just lay in my bed. I started crying because I felt so lonely. Your
Mhm.
friends weren't there to support you. That's one thing. Because you have to understand, I kind of understand lah. Because like your friends, they have their own priorities. They also have to take care of their own life. And then like I was a, I was pretty lonely at that time, and I wasn't in college at that time. I really like wanted to quit lah because I was like, why not I just quit and then just like join my friends, play games and whatnot. Like that way I could have, like, how to say, I could have still at least spent time with my friends. I have not lost my friends yet, but like, how to say this, but like our relationship got a little like distant thanks to
Mm.
music, because I really focused on it, and I sometimes I could neglect my friends sometimes lah. Yeah.
Wow. But I think it's about choosing your own path, I guess.
Mm,
Sometimes you have to be different in order like for you to feel like, yeah, I'm in this. And it might be alone, it might be like a lonely road, but I think you'll be the happiest. Because why? It's because you choose this road.
exactly.
Yeah,
So I didn't quit at the end lah because I told myself this is really what you love, what.
yeah,
So you shouldn't be upset.
yeah.
Fight for what you love.
Wow. Yeah, that's
Hmm.
the spirit. Nice. So besides like downfall, what is your biggest achievement so far that you think like, damn, this is my achievement? Yeah, what is
I
your biggest
mean,
achievement? Yeah,
biggest achievement.
yeah.
I mean, biggest achievement so far at the moment. I think I got reached out by a blog all the way from America, and they
Wow,
actually decided to help me promote my music. So that was, I guess, one of the big achievements.
wow.
And then other than that, I think I'm pretty happy at the fact that I improved as time went on, and I got to know a lot of different people from like the music industry, like famous, not famous, anything like. I just got to know them. I got to build a relationship from there. And then I think the fun part about it was like another achievement is that I guess I got to work with a lot of people that I couldn't imagine I could work with.
Hmm.
That's one another thing I would say lah.
I think the achievement for you, I think it's the process. Like what you're trying to say. I
Yeah,
think I
yeah,
think it's the process. Yeah. That like
yeah.
everything, like
Sorry,
the people that you know and stuff. I think the one word that can describe all those that you say, I think it's the process.
process. The
Yeah, I think you
process.
really love the process. Like I can see like the passion in you. Like, damn, you're passionate, man.
Thanks. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's always about the process lah. Cause like a lot of artists, a lot of people, they see like, oh, you got like a lot of like, like people want to live the life.
Mm.
The
Yeah.
big
The-
cars,
Yeah.
celebrity, designers and whatnot, right? A lot of people want to have that, but can you really do it? And if you if you ever want to be a musician because of all that, you should never go ahead and be a musician then, because that's not how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to love it, not because you want that bling and stuff.
Let's say if, for example, if you still keep on doing this, maybe for another 5 years, what do you think is your
Mhm.
goal by then? What do you think? What level do you want to become by then? 5 years later, and how are you gonna do it? How are you gonna achieve it?
Wow, that
Yeah,
is something I never really thought of actually. I just thought, making music and then just see where it goes. But 5 years time,
yeah. 5 years
I
time.
guess I guess in 5 years time, I really want to see myself with, because right now I'm only 18. What, I don't have
Yeah.
like a job or anything. I don't have money and thing. I guess by then, I really want to build my own house. I mean, not house, a studio, and then I want to like invite people, and then like get to work with different people, and from there you get connections, 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 and then who knows? Like I guess from there we could get even more connections, and then you can gain like an even larger audience.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I don't really know what I will do in 5 years times. Who knows? I might quit eventually, but like Not yet lah. I'm just saying lah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Nah,
5 years
you
time.
won't.
I guess I'll even regardless of no matter what happens in future, like let's say if I have kids, a wife or whatnot, I still will continue making music, even if I'm not a famous artist or if I'm just whatever it is. This will forever be my passion. It'll be something I'll hustle for no matter what, because
Mm.
it's something you love. So
Yeah.
don't ever give up for it. But wow, this is really hard. I'm sorry, man. 5 years
It's
time.
okay. It's
I
okay.
guess
Take your
I
time.
guess I hope I make it big.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I could build like a even stronger fan base from then on, and people would recognize me as like a local artist.
Wow, that's a big goal. That's a big goal, but I think definitely you're gonna achieve it. Where from time to time you keep improving, man, you'll be there in
Yes, sir.
5 years. 5 years later, you're gonna be just 23. Damn, that's young. That's young, right? But how are you? How do you think like you're going to make it? Like, what step are you gonna take? Like, like anything that you have planned.
Actually,
Mm.
how should I think for me right now is like I'll always do a lot of different ways to like, as I said, marketing. I would first try to, first release more songs. And then from every song you release, try to market your songs. Like do gifts away, TikTok challenge, whatnot. And then from there you get even bigger. And then I guess you get even more streams and
Mm.
you'll be more recognized as an artist. Then from there, I think what I'll do is I'll try to reach out to like bigger people, or at least if next time if like COVID isn't really a thing anymore, I'll go for events like music festivals,
Mm.
music events, go and build connections through there, because
All
that's
right.
where you get more of your connections and you communicate.
All right. So before we wrap our podcast for this episode, do you have any last word for like those who just started producing music?
I guess keep your eyes on the price. Mm, no matter how tough your road seems, never give up for what you love. Even not even as an artist, a music producer, whatnot. As like anything you want to be,
Mm.
no matter how many people try to bring you down, like say, oh, you won't make it or whatnot, you gotta believe in yourself. That's the very first thing you ever need. You don't need anyone else support. You need to support yourself. That's the first thing you ever need. Then only then you can strive, because you need to have the confidence, believing in yourself. So yeah, I think if for any advice I'll give is confidence, keep your eyes on the prize.
Right.
Mm.
Nice. Wow. So I think that's it for our podcast for this episode. Thank you very much, Jeremy, for being here and giving great advice to everyone. And I hope everyone of you guys who are watching it will benefit from it. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe and share. And guys, see you guys in the next episode.